Hello. Shalom. I'm Rabbi Jordan Shaner, and I am the Associate Rabbi here at Temple Sinai. At this time of year, in the month of November, in our community we take time to remember and reflect on our history. Not only our history as Canadians, but also our history as Jews. And so on this upcoming November 11th, on Remembrance Day, we will set aside time to mark and honor the service and sacrifice of veterans and soldiers in wartime. But we will also commemorate many events in this month of November, which are of significance to our people. On November the 4th, we commemorated the day in which Israeli Prime Minister Itzchak Rabin was assassinated and sacrificed his life for the cause of peace. On November the 9th, we will mark the day of the Nazi pogrom called Kristallnacht, which started in 1938 and really began the Holocaust. On November 29th, we will celebrate as we remember with joy the moment in which the United Nations voted to allow the creation of a Jewish state in 1947. And then on November 30th, the next day, we will remember the day in which Jews across the Middle East, Jews in Arabic-speaking countries, were stripped of their freedoms and expelled from their homes and driven out in an event called Farhoud, the expulsion of Jews from Arabic-speaking lands. Each of these remembrances has a different lesson, a different flavor, a different meaning, but they all share a lesson in common, that we must not take our freedom, our safety, or our faith for granted. Just as many volunteered and gave their lives in sacrifice to defend the liberty that we experience today in this country, so too must we all do our part to contribute to our community and strengthen and support our country, so that we can finally build a world and a life of freedom, acceptance, and peace, and that we may one day find an end to violence and war and rebuild our world on a foundation of shalom. As you commemorate Remembrance Day this year, I wish you a meaningful moment to reflect on what it is you can do to contribute to this country and to our community.